and you're running your application, and this is running within your systems, within your environments. A breach of the application typically leads to a breach of the database, the web server, it's on your network, and all sorts of issues can cascade from there. So we're it has his application security has historically been, a weaker component, and we're going to get into why this is the case and how we can address that.
Biggest issues we have with application security is that it's a very specialized skill. Not everybody has it. Not all developers have it. In fact, for years, we taught developers how to write terrible code on Stack Overflow. There were, how do I connect this to a database? And there would be SQL injection flaws directly in the sample code. In the first How to Program in .NET book, there were actually SQL injection flaws in the here's how you should connect to a database. So it's not something that every developer knows, every engineer knows, every architect knows. So it's a very specialized skill. You're hoping that your security champions and your AppSec team knows that, but what if you don't have an AppSec team? What if you're a smaller shop and all you have is a couple of developers? And what are those implications in .NET, JavaScript, Java, Python, Rust, any of the other 1,200 languages that we're programming in these days?
And it's not just the languages, which is an issue. I remember working with security teams when, people were starting to containerize and working with Kubernetes, and you were talking a foreign language with most of the security team. They're like, what the heck is a container? What is Kubernetes? What are you guys doing? And that was just living, breathing, normal software development tactics, and techniques. And trying to get the security teams up to pace on that, it's still an issue. A lot of people are using Kubernetes, but their admin consoles are way open. So
have switched to infrastructure as code. So not only is our code, all of our network is code. So we're pushing all these things to the cloud from configuration files. And now we've got additional exposure because we're storing things like passwords and usernames and all those configurations in code also.